Welcome back to another daily episode of the Never Clocked Out podcast with Buck Holly, your host, coming to you live from the headquarters of C&H Precision and Grounds and Rounds right here in Richmond Hill, Georgia. Your home for red dot adapter mounting plates, red dots for your pistol, screws, fasteners, some other things that go along in your gun bag, and then Grounds and Rounds. Come in and get some coffee, some lunch, some breakfast, and head over to the range and the retail spot. Buy some ammo, buy a gun, or just go in there and get some shooting time in. Our topic today is several kinds of business owners and how they portray themselves and what being a real business owner is and what it means for you and the community. So let's start. You ever notice how some people buy a business and then suddenly introducing themselves in the community as if they just invented capitalism? You know the type. They buy a franchise where somebody else has figured out everything. The name, the logo, the marketing, the training manual, the software, the pricing, and probably even what type of coffee maker to put in the lobby, and the furniture. Then 6 months later, they're online saying, as a founder and a business owner, a founder, dude, you found somebody to finance your dream with a system that already exists. That's a lot like buying a Labrador retriever and telling people you invented wolves. Then they land a volunteer leadership position at a local nonprofit, and suddenly they're walking around like they've been elected the Secretary General Grand Poobah of the Earth. You know who I'm talking about. It's amazing what an unpaid name tag can do for somebody's confidence. Some folks confuse a title with experience. Experience is expensive. A title is something you put on a business card. Experience is what happens when you make payroll. When it's due on Friday, your biggest customer called and just canceled a big PO. A machine broke. 3 employees called in sick. And one of your factories emailed you at 3 o'clock in the morning and said, we got another production problem and a delay. Ooh, that's running a business. Owning a franchise is respectable. There's nothing wrong with it. But there's a huge difference between following a playbook that's been written for you and writing your own. One is executing someone else's system. The other is betting your house, your savings, your sanity, and an idea that didn't exist until you built it. Those are completely different sports. One of my favorite types of people are the ones who struggle in the job that they have, but somehow their campaign slogan is, imagine what I could do with even more responsibility. Just turns into a bigger dumpster fire. Really? I mean, that's like burning dinner and then applying to be the head chef at a restaurant. Maybe before asking for a promotion from voters, show us that you can win a job and do a job that you already volunteered for. That'd be a great start. Leadership isn't about collecting title. It's about producing results. The mirror doesn't care about your campaign signs or your campaign slogans. The balance sheet doesn't care about your speeches or your pretty little photographs in the magazine or on the internet. And the community doesn't need another guy who mistakes confidence for competence. Sometimes the loudest person in the room isn't the leader. He's just the one who forgot everyone else can see the scoreboard. So, what type of businessman do you want to be when you grow up? Are you willing to risk it all? I mean, all of it. Have you... When you're contemplating getting into business, are you the one who's willing to mortgage your house, drain your savings, stay up sleepless long nights, and hope and pray for the best, fail, pick yourself back up, and do it again tomorrow? Or do you want to walk into a system that probably costs you $50,000, $100,000, $150,000? They give you the blueprints and away you go, and you are making money for yourself, but you're also making money for the larger enterprise. I would say no to the second. I would say yes again to the first. It's the hard road. But it's the only road that I know. So again, you know my motto: do hard shit. Don't follow the pack. Clear your own path, and that will lead to far greater success, far greater opportunity, far greater funding for yourself and your family, and that in turn builds the confidence that some people portray but don't actually have. So until next week, we're taking the weekend off. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Again, do hard stuff. Get your kids out, do hard stuff, and let's go.
Black Ford parked where the blacktop ends. Cold night air and a fire with friends. Game or no game, it all works out. It's the hunt that stays, never clocked out.